FOG Andrew here, and the coach here from Family of Gamers. Welcome, War Gamers, to an exciting, awesome bat rep. Today, we got our first Star Wars Legion battle report.
Okay, so we finally got Legion, painted up everything except Vader and Luke. We wanted to get this battle report out, and we set up the terrain. Our mission is set. We're all set to go. Now, I am playing the Empire, even though I have a Rebel shirt on, and he is playing the Rebels, even though he has the Empire shirt on.
So. Well, it's Empire Strikes Back, but...
Well, the Empire's got the upper hand in that one. So we had a little issue because we wanted to start with the starter set, no expansions, even though we have 2 expansions. We only wanted to use what came in the box, and that seemed to be a problem.
Yeah, so we were using Battle Scribe, and I kind of looked on the cards and stuff like that, trying to figure out. And if you max out the Rebels in the starter set, it's like a less than 500. You max out the Empire, guess what? It's over 530 points,
right.
And it's almost like 600 points.
Right.
That's a big difference. For whatever reason, I don't know why. I thought maybe you could max out both things and then you would be fine, but that is not the case at all. So I think at about like 406. I'm at a 462. You're at 463. So
I think they want you to get like General Veers and maybe get
I get that, but like
just to start
off, it doesn't make any sense why. Like the point should be very similar. I don't know if it's the way that we built the list, but we tried to max things out.
We did it a few times and it came out this way. But you know what? We kind of roll with it. So I got 1 point more. It's fine. But it's weird. It's like you said. It's 463. 463. I don't know. But anyway, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna play Legion. Let's get to the missions and we'll get to it.
Alright, so the mission is battle line, so we are going to deploy like this. We have clear conditions, which the card basically has no effect. And we have breakthrough, which means that at the end of the game, each player gains a victory token or victory point for each of their unit leaders within an enemy deployment zone. So we just have to get our leaders into each other's deployment zone, which as you can see, those are the deployment zones. So let's take a look at the armies. Alright, so I'm taking Luke Skywalker with Force Reflexes, Saber Throw, and Targeting Scopes. I'm taking a group of Rebel Troopers that have concussion grenades, and Ion Cannon, or he's an Ion Trooper, Targeting Scopes, and another Rebel Trooper. Taking another set of Rebel Troopers, but this one has a Z6, the rotary cannon thingy. And then I'm taking an ATRT with a rotary blaster and a long-range comlink. And that's 462 points of Rebels.
Okay, so I'm taking the Darth Lord of the Sith, Darth Vader, with Saber Throw and Force Reflexes. And then I'm coming over here, taking 5 Stormtroopers. Okay, well, 4 regular Stormtroopers. And 1 DLT-19 Stormtrooper with Targeting Scopes. And over here, an identical unit to them. The only thing is, well, they do have Targeting Scopes, we just don't have the card, so they're going to both share it. And it's not exhausted, so it's okay. And then over here, just a bare bone speeder with nothing on it. Okay, so this one is 1 point more, so it came out to 463, and that was bare bones, giving them just a few upgrades, and that's it compared to the Rebs.
Alright, here is the board. Here's my deployment. Got Luke here. Got our group of Rebels here. ATRT there. And the other group of Rebels there. On this side.
Lord Vader, Stormtrooper, and the jet bikes right there. Or the speeder bikes.
Yes. And so, this is how we're doing cover. You want to explain that?
Okay, so the barricades are heavy cover. If you're behind this, you have heavy cover. If you're in this is light cover. And that's basically it. You know, the heavy cover, if you're behind these, it's heavy. If you're behind the building, it's heavy, but this is going to be tough to have more than one guy, you know. So if you're behind stuff, it's mostly heavy. There's not too much light cover. I guess if you're in this, that might be light cover. But other than that, we're not going to go in the buildings. We're not going to do that.
Or go on top of the buildings.
On top of the buildings, yeah.
Just to make it easier for ourselves.
Yep.
And all right, that's pretty much it.
Let's
go to
turn one.
Go to turn one. All right, let's flip the card, and you are going first.
Okay, so Lord Vader's going to go first. He's going to go right here, and we're going to give him a dodge token.
So my card, my ally, is the Force. Makes it where if I give someone an order, which I did these two guys, they both get a dodge token. And what I'm going to do is with them, I'm going to move them this way. Right here. And they're done.
Okay, so I'm going to pick random from the random pile, and I got a troop. So I'm going to do one of the stormtroopers. Okay, these stormtroopers will move here. See within one. Yeah, so everybody's within one. And let's see, do we have range to those guys over there? Let's see.
I'd say you do, yeah.
Yeah, we have range.
So would that be light or?
Yeah, I would say light cover.
Okay.
And this guy is 1 to 4, so he's the furthest away, 1 to 4. So I'm getting four for the stormtroopers and 1 for the DLT mini team. So I got 2 surges, which become hits on that, and you lose 1. So you got to make 1 save, 1 save, 1 save, and you didn't make it with 2 dice.
So one guy dies. So one guy's dead. So my ATRT will move up, and we will shoot at this unit of stormtroopers right here.
We are in range.
So I'm getting 5 black, and I got 4 hits.
So I get 4 red dice, and I have 2 surges, but it doesn't matter. So I got 1. So that means at 3 die. So these 3 are gone. So I have to pick random, and I get the speeders. So I do my compulsory move here of 3. Right here. Try not to touch the edge. And then I will do a second move over here, like this, because we have an arc. So I'm going to move it kind of like that at those guys. Yep, stay there. And then this guy too, fixed arc right there. Let's put him back here. And then their range is 3, so we're in range. I'm going to shoot these bad boys right there. 2 black, 2 white, 2 red. And I have a surge, which makes it a hit, so I got 2 hits.
Alright, so I'm getting just 2 white.
And I got 1, so 1 goes to 1.
So one guy is dead. So one guy is dead. So I will pick random. Okay, so that are these guys. So because of my ability, my card's ability, I can give them a dodge token, and I will have them aim, and
You shoot at the speeders?
I'm gonna shoot at the speeders.
They're in range.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I'm getting 4 black and 2 red. And my surge. So I don't have a surge for hit, but I will use my aim token to re-roll 2, because I'm aiming. And then I have targeting scope, so I can re-roll another one. So I just got 5.
Speeders, they have cover 1, so 1 goes away. Okay. So I gotta roll 4 white dice. And I got a surge, which comes into be a thing. So 1 goes away.
Yep. My hits.
So it's still 3. So he's dead, and the commander, he'll get an iron token. Alright, so last random, which we all knew was this. These stormtroopers. So since he's here, I'm just going to move these guys right about here within range. So I'm going to get everybody within range. So what I like about Legion is once the commander moves, the other guys go around them. These guys essentially get like almost like a free movement. So we are within 3 and he's within 4, so we're going to take a shot at him not getting any cover. I'm getting 4 for the troopers and 2 for the DLT-19. Okay, so I actually lost everything, but there his surge goes to, I'm sorry. Okay, so I got these 4, but this one turns to a crit, so you need 1.
Yeah, and then that goes away because
of armor, yeah.
So,
and you got it.
So my last thing is obviously Luke, so he gets to move here.
Okay, so Vader moved up. These guys moved up and shot, but they lost 3 guys. These guys shot to nothing, and we lost 1 over here.
Over here, the speeder bikes were able to kill 1 guy here. The ATRT survived some shots. This group lost 1 guy, and Luke just kind of moved over here and is chilling out. So, I see in round 1, it's time for round 2. Alright, let's see who goes first. Ambush. I got ambush, you got push. I got the lower dot, so I'm going first. Alright, so I gave my order to this group, so I'm going to move them this way, and they are going to try and finish off this group of troopers right here. So I can...
The first group?
Yes.
Okay.
So I'm getting 4 black, and then 5 white for my rotary cannon, so... And I don't have anything for my surge, so I am only getting 4.
So I'm getting 4. So I'm getting 4 red dice. That is these 1, and I got 3. So 1 dies.
Very good.
And he's gone. Okay, so Lord Vader is going to come out of the shadows here, right here, at a 90-degree angle, and he's going to come out and say, "What's up to these guys?" And what he's going to do is use an aim token, and then I'm going to use a power, which is saber throw. So within 1 to 2, he's going to throw his saber at those guys. I'm going to go 3, throwing my saber at those guys. And I have 2 hits and a crits. 2 crits and a hit. I'm sorry.
And I'm getting only 3 white. And my surge is to go into defense, so I'm good.
And I guess I'll give him the dodge token for force reflexes and bump it right there. Alright, so in the first round we should have gave a guy suppression. We didn't, but we're doing the second round. So the stormtroopers we get suppression because he got shot over here, and then this guy's we get suppression just because Lord Vader threw the saber at them. So that's it. So they got suppression before, but it gets taken away. It was only 1, and he still has the ion token.
Mm-hmm. And he gets a suppression, but it goes away because of the...
Correct.
Yes, okay.
Yeah, so anybody who got shot lost their suppression. Everybody had 1, so it's not a big deal.
Alright, so I'm going to pick a random order, and that is Luke. And Luke is just going to run up right here.
It's the troops right here. So what we'll do is we will aim at the ATRT, and then we'll shoot him again. Where should I shoot them? Okay. So here we go, right? 2 red, 4 white, and I had a precise 4. I'm going to use the aim if I need it. Okay,
Yeah, precise 2, but...
Right. Well, I have precise 2 plus, well, the aim gives me that. So the surge becomes a hit, and this one becomes a crit because of the, he has impact 1, and I'm going to reroll these 4.
So he has, so explain that.
Well, I have I have a search, I have an aim token, plus they have precise 1, plus I gave them the targeting scope, giving them precise 2. That's 4 that I can reroll. And I got another hit, but it doesn't matter. So I have 1 crit. And he doesn't get it, so he takes a wound.
Yeah. So I get 1 suppression, and I get 1 wound. Alright, so I gotta pick random, and that is this unit of troopers. Alright, so I'll aim, and then take a shot at the last speeder bike. So I'm getting 4 black and 2 red. And my surge is only for defense, so that is nothing. Okay, so I got 5.
Right.
But I can re-roll my surge, right? Because it's not a hit.
Yeah,
because the aim token.
And you miss.
So
you get nothing, and you lose 1 for cover. So I get to roll 4 shield. 4 white. I get 1. So that's 3 going through. So that's it. Ready? And let's go. This guy's gonna come over here. And we're gonna shoot at that guy. Alright, 1 white, here we go. Nothing. And you take suppression.
So we all know what this is. The ATRT. He will aim and shoot at that unit of stormtroopers. So I'm getting 5 black. And my surge is for hits, which go into a crit.
Yep. We're gonna shoot at those guys. Ready? 4 red. And the surge is for a hit. So 2 guys are gone. These 2 guys.
Alright, so over here, Luke just kind of scurried to the side. These guys took some hits and got some suppression tokens. Vader's over there chilling out. He threw a saber but didn't really do anything. Over there, the stormtrooper shot at them but did nothing. ATRT was able to take out 2 guys in that squad, and this squad of rebels was able to take out the 2 speeder bikes. And that's round 2. Let's go to round 3. Alright, let's see what the cards are. So, I'm going first. I got 2, you got 3, so I'm going first. Alright, so I gave my orders to Luke and this squad will take an aim token and shoot at Vader. Alright, I'm getting 4 black and 5 white for that rotary cannon. And oh my god, alright, well, I will re-roll these 3 for that aim token. And I have the targeting scopes. And I got another crit.
Okay.
6 red.
Okay. He has no surges, so he's taking 5 wounds.
6.
Well, and that's a surge. Oh, never mind. 6 wounds. Lord Vader. I don't know. Took 6 wounds. Okay, we're gonna activate Lord Vader, and before I gave Vader and my 2 troops because they were within 3. Okay, so Lord Vader. He's going to move straight up here, and then I'm gonna do, for my second action, I will do another move action to here, getting into combat. And after he does a free move, he gets to do a free attack action after his move action. Okay, so Vader gets 6 with his lightsaber.
Uh-oh, I'm scared.
And that would be 5.
Alright. So, and I'm getting all whites. Oy. And
your surges
defense, yeah.
So 3?
Yes.
So 2 go away.
So 2 die.
Yeah.
So 2 guys are dead.
Okay, hold on. So Master of Evil, I messed up. I should have taken a dodge token. Maybe I could have dodged the one of the wounds. But as Lord Vader moves up, they were within 1 to 2 of him, so they get 3 suppression. So now they have 4 suppression. So they are they're in bad shape right now. But you know, plus the Lord of the Sith is there.
All right, so I'm gonna go random, and that is these troopers. So these guys will move here. Like that. And they will shoot at this unit here.
You're only getting 2 guys.
So I'm getting 4 black and 2 red. And
You got 2.
yes.
Because your surge is for defense. And same thing for mine is surge for attack. So it doesn't matter now. I got 1, so 1 dies. And he's gone. And they get a suppression. Okay, we're going to rally, see if we get rid of the suppression token. And we do, so it goes away. I'm going to aim. I'm going to aim and shoot at those troopers right there. Here we go. 2 red, 1 white. Okay, and I will re-roll this one using my aim token. And I got nothing, so...
I'm getting 3 white.
Okay, you get nothing, but you only need 2.
So these 2 guys are dead.
1 suppression.
And my last thing is the ATRT, and he will aim and shoot that unit. So I'm getting 5 black, and I will surge turns this into a crit, and I will use the aim token, so I get 4 hits. 2 crits and 2 hits. Oops.
So 2, but 2 go through. These 2 guys are gone. So this guy's going to come right here. I'm going to shoot at Luke right there. So here we go. I need a crit, and I get nothing. So he doesn't have to roll because he's in cover.
Alright, so my last guy is Luke, and he's just gonna try to make his way over here. And I'll move again and charge and attack Vader. So Luke Saber's getting 6 black. Jesus. But these do get turned into crits. So just 3.
3 red. I need to get this. And I have 1, so 2 go through. And with that, Darth Vader is dead.
So we basically just shot at each other over here. He was able to kill 2 guys, and I was able to wipe out that unit. This ATRT also shot over there and was able to help out wiping that unit out. And then Vader was in here, killed like 2 guys, I think. This guy moved over here, took a shot at Luke, but missed, and Luke took out Vader. So that's the end of round 3.
All right, so we have 1 guy left. I think we're gonna call it because I'd have to run across there to get over there. Obviously, he can get all his guys over here.
And it would be pretty easy to take that guy out. So
yeah, you never know. But I doubt.
Rebels victory. That was a really fun game. I really like Legion. Just suppression tokens can get a little annoying, but
it wasn't that bad. The suppression didn't do anything to you.
I know, but I know it's not even that. It's just
the guys had 3 suppression tokens, but Luke was in 1 to 3 of them, so it doesn't even matter.
I know. It didn't matter here. It's just I don't know. They seem weird. I don't know how it's.
All right, so
but whatever.
I think we need to do is we need to get the bigger game because it seemed like for whatever reason the Empire was just so far behind today.
Yeah.
It was just, I don't know.
I basically tabled you besides that 1 guy.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was on maritime, but I couldn't get the ATST-RT because I didn't have, the suppressions. I needed the missile launcher, which I didn't have enough points for. and the upgrades and whatnot.
You know, that like I said in the beginning, that's the problem, because you try and max out the rebels, they got all this good stuff, but you can't max out the Empire. It's kind of unfair, and it seems unbalanced.
Yeah,
honestly.
I think the only way to do it is if you have to get a commander, like say General Veers, who's not out yet, and then have them instead of Vader. I mean, Vader's good, but
or get other stuff, or get the other stuff like the air speeder, more speeder bikes, ATST, and all that.
That still goes back to the thing that you have to buy the expansion. So we tried to do it with the stuff in the box. So
I just it doesn't make any sense. Like, it's the starter set you want to play. Well, then what's the set amount of points? Because you try and max things out, guess what? You can. And the Empire just didn't have a lot of upgraded cards. I think it is definitely Vader that's the problem, because Veers is like 80 points. So I think getting Veers is essential for the Empire, honestly.
And then Vader, it just, I mean, he's good, but he's such a 200 points. And plus, he should have killed that whole unit. And then when Luke came in, you just rolled like a Titan, like just ridiculous. So, and he already had 6 wounds on him. Even though I should have given him a dodge token with the card, but I forgot to do that. But it wouldn't have mattered anyway because Luke came in and finished him off. So, but all in all, pretty good. I mean, what do you think of the mechanics and stuff?
I mean, I do like it. I think it is very fun. I like using these as movement. This is very fun, and instead of using tape measure, I think it's a lot more fun and a lot more better. I like how the I don't know. I kind of was like a little iffy on like the order thing, where you had to like you either get random and you got to be 1 to 3 to use the cards. But honestly, it wasn't that big of a deal because we don't have that much stuff here. But I feel that once you get
the more stuff you have,
once you get the more stuff, then it's gonna be like, oh, okay, now it's more essential. Yes.
Right. So yes, I only had 4 units. You had 5, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4. You had 4.
Yeah.
So it didn't really matter because even if you activated 2 units, you know what the other 2 are going to be, or you can kind of figure it out. We need to do, I think, a bigger game with long range comm or the comms. Was it the
long range comm link?
Yeah, but there's also a comms blocker. I forget the name of it, but it blocks the so that those guys can't get an order from their leader. When they're in that range. So I think that's what I think. I think the next game has to be with the speeders, and the Empire can have a few more things. Maybe it says jet bikes. The jet bikes are just so fragile. I don't know. I mean, every game I play with them, they don't survive.
Yeah, they kind of.
I don't know what
suck.
to do.
Every game that we've played, they have kind of sucked. But
I think maybe hang them back and try like that.
I think more like having 2 squads of bikes and maybe getting them on the sides, but don't because you moved them twice and then shot, and then I was able to shoot back. Plus, I had the ion cannon, which gave you a ion token, but it didn't really matter because I killed the next speeder bike anyway. But I think that having the 2, and you could do the 2 move, but I think move up,
maybe move into cover,
and then next turn you can move, shoot, and then move out of the way.
And they can also, these little buildings, they can go over them because they have the repulsors can go over 1. So their speed or 1, they can actually go over stuff. So
height 1 or lower. I think those are barrack. Height 1 is a barricade.
Well, height 1, they say it's 6 foot. So it's as big as a guy. So the speeder can go over buildings and stuff. So we have to figure out which ones is which. But although it's a lot of fun, I just wish it would have been even out of the box. But now we have the expansions. We're gonna take it from there.
Yeah. So anything else to add?
Nope.
All right. So guys, if you like the video, please like. Got any questions? Comment down below. And also, we messed up a little bit of things, but
if we did, just let us know, and then we'll fix it for next time.
Let us know in the comments below, and subscribe for more Star Wars Legion battle reports and videos, because we will be bringing you some more Legion battle reports. So yeah, see you in the next one.